Perfect. 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 Perfect.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Happy Monday to everybody out there. Chill. Let me see if I can readjust my camera. It's kind of far back. All right. There we go. There we go. I forgot I had it back since we had our episode 200 when we was getting our Just Dance on. I had a good time that day. Episode 200 was pretty good. But you know what? Listen, hey, we had our last video when we talked about the aftermath of the Nintendo Direct. I I have some mixed emotions about the direct. I thought, it was still a great direct. Was it the best all time? No. Wasn't the best all time. Who everybody think that is crazy. Um, my grade for the direct, I gave it originally, I gave it a low B. I was like, hey, this is probably about an 80%, 81%. But if I go back and I look at it from the standpoint of like how important it was for Nintendo being in its 8th year, if I get those kind of some caveat, I might bump it up to like an 85. But that's it though. All right, yeah, true enough, we got a Mario game. But it's it's the RPG game. It was a Mario game that we wanted. I think this even though they announced Donkey Kong, if Donkey Kong was 2024, then I probably would have gave this show an A. Cause to me, because I still feel like, all right, even though we're getting Zelda, we got a glimpse of Metroid Prime 4. I mean, even with everything else, it's still, to me, this wasn't enough. Even though Capcom, boy, did they come with the hammer. Even with all that, I still don't think it was just like an all-star A show. Even though you had Mario, Zelda, Metroid. Let me know what you think in the chat. What's going on? Good people is coming in. Let's see. Let me. I got to get to typing these names. I'm chilling like I don't have names to type. I should have started earlier, but it is what it is. Hold on. Let me get myself signed up, ready to go. All right. Let's see who all in chat. I see CMG. What's going on, my brother? CMG in the building. Quag in the building. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your boy, Gaming Dad, is going to be on Nintendo Dads this Thursday night. Come check me out. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just going to get on there and do my thing. But this Thursday, your boy will be on Nintendo Dads. I believe they start at like 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be sharing that information out, but your boy will be on there this Thursday. And I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's see. I got Quag. Who else I got on there? I think I saw some other people. Saw a newcomer to the. What's going on, Chris R? Welcome, my brother. How you doing? Let me get you on the board, Chris. Chris, we give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night, and by you chiming in tonight, you have put yourself in a position to win. I'm gonna get you on the board. Chris R. I got my cap locks on. All right, let's see what else. Who else? What's going on? GT said, let's go Oilers. Uh-oh, did I hear, did something happen today on the sports land that I don't know about? I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. Yes, Sonic Nickel tells there is a typo in the title. I didn't have a chance. I was out and about. I couldn't fix it right away, so I might fix it later on. Sonic Nickel tells. I don't think I could fix it before I went live, so I was like, well, oh well. All right. Don't forget, good people, if you are a member like Guerrilla Tactics and Sonic Nickel Tales, you get yourself an opportunity to be on the board twice as nice with a second entry. And I'm getting through. See who else? Sonic Nickel Tales gets the second one. Tales 2. All right, I'm trying to get all these names, so bear with me. I'm gonna start from the top. He says, Quag says a confession. I wasn't sure if it was Metroid Prime 2 or 3. Okay, listen, 2 or 4. Listen, I agree. I thought it was Metroid Prime 2. I thought it was the Shadow Drop. I wasn't expecting it to be the 4. So I played all the Metroid titles, excluding Dread and Zero Mission. Both, man. Listen, hey, if you haven't played Zero Missions, man, Zero Missions was real good. And I really enjoyed Dread. I just haven't finished it, and have never finished one. Oh man. Let's see. CMG says I would give Nintendo an A. I apologize, Nintendo. What changed your mind? What made you give it an A, CMG? I would like to know what changed your mind. CMG says, but still show us the next Switch for God's sakes. Chris R says exactly what I expected. Yeah, you know what I mean. It didn't overwhelm me, but it wasn't terrible. One of the things, you know, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, including Nintendo Dad, say that, hey, Nintendo won E3. Even though Nintendo showed more gameplay of titles than Xbox show, I still think Xbox had a better show. I still say that Xbox show for Xbox definitely was an A, and Nintendo is, you know, right there with a strong B. Let's see. Quake 311 says the first 5 hours are great. Life happens. I picked up a game a month later. I forgot where I was supposed to go, and I have to relearn controls, upgrades for each game, and have yet to finish a Metroid. That's how it be, man. I totally agree. Being a father, being, you know, a working professional, you know what? It's only so much time in one day. I mean, you gotta sleep sometimes. It ain't too many times where you just don't have nothing to do. It's like always something to do. Quick through this, I beat Dallas, and Vancouver fans are feeling good about not being able to shut the door on the Oilers yet. LA will never find the handle. CMG says you are definitely a Metroid fan for sure, Quake 311. Bet. Let's see. CMG says they did. I guess they should have brought a new Donkey Kong game. I think a new Donkey Kong game is coming. You know, I don't think Nintendo was in a position to show anything new. I think Nintendo is going to hammer us in the head just like they did in 2017. They're going to have some bangers ready for this system, and I'm all right with that. Like I'm even all right within their 8th year. The amount of games they have coming to the system is unparalleled. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Real quick, give people a couple public service announcements. Hey, if you're on YouTube, you have not get your vote on the poll question of the night. Let me get it out. It says Metroid Prime 4 reveal trailer. I think it should have been trailer. Was blank. It should have been trailer. Should have been this trailer. But however, it is what it is. Outstanding. What I expected. Meh. Trash. Woo wee. 67% said it was outstanding. 17% says what I expected. 0 was meh. 17% trash. Okay, this gonna rub people the wrong way. I would have voted meh, because when I thought, I was like, man, this game. I had to go back and look at it again. Yes, it's a little bit more crafted, and it looks really, really good. It's like something I'm definitely gonna play, but I was expecting to be blown away. I was really expecting to be like, oh my goodness, wow. And maybe that wow factor is going to come on Switch too. I don't know. But from what I saw, I was like, man, this looks a little bit better than Metroid Prime Remasters. It looks a little bit better. And that's how I looked at it. Like, it looks, you know, maybe I had to see some more. But from what I saw, I was like, hey, it looks a little bit better. Not life-changing, not life-shattering. A little bit better. Let's see. CMG says I had Metroid Prime 1 and 2 back in the day, and Corruption back on the Wii. Never gotten to finish those games. It seems like I ain't the only one that don't finish games. Don't. All right. Let's see. Let me scroll up. So Quake says I played most of Metroid Prime Remaster, but got roadblocked at the artifact hunt. Reminded me of Triforce Pieces Hunt. They stuck in Wind Waker. GameCube game stretched out that playtime. So CMG says, well, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Donkey Kong Country Returns, HD, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Capcom Collections, and Metroid for Prime Beyond. You know what? Those are my high. Listen, I think you got to add one more to your list, CMG. I think Mario Party is probably another one to add to that list. So I mean, they had some they had hardware, they had a bunch of remakes. They had a new Zelda game, a new Mario Party game. I mean, they had a great showing, way better than their last Direct. And, you know, they had a couple of surprises like Stray but nothing earth shattering. You know what? You know what? Like once again, I think to be honest, I think that Looney Tunes game is gonna looks pretty fun. But of their list, nothing caught me off guard like Doom did. Doom on that Xbox, that caught me off guard. That was like, wow. Perfect Dark, even though it didn't look and run the best, I was like, oh man, I'm ready to play that. If Perfect Dark ran well on NSO, you know what, you would probably have a more complete show, but you know it doesn't. So I mean, there's no doubt Nintendo had a good show. Is it memorable? Is like, oh man, this is one of the best? No. Is it like the announcement of Smash Brothers? That to me, that announcement of Smash Brothers, boy, will always be legendary. It always gives me goosebumps. That bad boy, that was crazy. Because you thought it was like another like Splatoon add-on, and then boy, the cross went in our eye. I said, oh, but it's on. Yeah, so let's see. Quake says Marty was teasing me during the Nintendo Dash show for saying Xbox showing was better than Nintendo because of Doom. I still stand behind that because we are spoiled and get a Zelda game every year. Okay. I give the Zelda game a little bit more credit than a lot of people are. I think that Zelda game is going to be phenomenal. Just from the level of creativity that you're going to be able to have and do. I'm totally like I'm really, really probably more excited about Zelda probably than any other game that's coming out this year from Nintendo and from this show. I was like, oh man, that Zelda is going to be, that's the one. But man, that Doom, buddy. And you know what? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest Doom fan, but man, you listen, game recognized game. That Doom, I was like, wowzers. I was like, man, I'm impressed. I was really, really impressed. Hold on, good people. I'm trying to find my little cord. I gotta, you know how Apple do? They give you the little warning and say, hey, your trackpad. You better connect it to recharge or you gonna have no trackpad. I'll find it. Uh-oh. I just hope it lasts me through the rest of the show. I'll find it eventually. However, yeah, man, Doom, listen, man. And I know Doom was just one game, but you know, Nintendo didn't have nothing that really, really like made me like, oh man, except the Capcom. Oh man. Day one purchase, that Capcom is that list. I cannot wait. that I yeah that and Zelda. I'm like, oh man, I'm super excited for for Nintendo's. Everything else is like I'd have been excited for Donkey Kong because I remember playing it on the Wii, and it would have been nice to revisit it. To me that could have very well and should have dropped that in December. That could have very well been a December first or second week in December game, and it would have probably sold. It's probably going to sell better than it will be like right after because it's like January, so like right after Christmas. So it's going to be interesting to see. We got some things to talk about later on in the show too about what Nintendo has plans. It's the aftermath of not knowing a direct is coming. Like, what does Nintendo do next? When does Nintendo do what? Like, how long will it be before we get anything else? Those are the questions to me that probably left me probably more perplexed than anything else. And the things that didn't show up that it was pretty good. Like, man, these games should show, and did not pop up. So we're gonna talk about that as well. We'll get into some more questions. Yeah, listen. Yeah, Nintendo Dash were really, really big. They was like all that they won. Man, I can't with good conscience. Oh man, I gotta I gotta find this cord now. Hold on, good people, because my trackpad it didn't went out. It said, "Oh, you better hook it up, Dave." I gotta find it. I'll find it. I don't know where. What did I used to have a cord right over here. Oh, I hate that because I can't move my little list. Hold on, let me see if I can do it with the keyboard. No, it's not even gonna matter. I'll tell you, man, it's always something. Something always holds me back. There it is. I knew it was close. It was right by me. All right. All right. Okay, let's go to keep going on this. Some of these comments. See if it come on, click back on now. There we go. What to say? All right. Quay said both shows got an A. Spawnway's viewers poll had the same too. What's up, Steve? Hey, Geeky. Let me go get y'all on the board real quick. Steve M. A Geeky Chick, another one of our members of the show. You also can become a member of the show with the low price of $1.99. $2 will get you the Game Boy hookup. Or you can pay $4.99 and become a Super Nintendo member here on Gaming Dash channel. Let's see, Geeky Chick. And we're going to go a Geeky Chick too. All right. Geeky's on there twice as nice. All right. Quay says that I had Metroid Prime Collection on the Wii, but my save data was corrupted. God, true story. I hate that. Steve says, I think Metroid Prime 4 looks really cool, like GT said. It's a Switch game. I'm not expecting PS or Xbox graphics. I wasn't expecting that either, but what, for as long as it's been in development and the key hires that they brought in to work on the game, I'm still expecting a version a lot better on the next system. Like, I still like if it's still at its current state, when it comes to the next system, I'll be a little disappointed. But I mean, just from what I saw, I could see a lot more, and it probably could like really, really blow my mind. But as of right now, today, even though I'm looking at this thumbnail, and that thumbnail looks beautiful, but it's not it's not in game. So it's one of them things. Looking at this trailer here compared to looking at, let's say, compared to saying looking at Dread. You know what? I was like, Dread probably impressed me more than what I saw from Metroid Prime 4. Maybe I'm wrong. Come at me in the chat. Let's go. All right, let's see. Who if I'm missing? I got Steve Ill. I got Gorilla Tactics on here. Twice as nice. Yep. Dub City, what's going on, man? I see you at the bottom there. Welcome, my brother. Good morning to you. Another one of our members of the channel. Let me go ahead and get you on the board. Twice as nice, Dub City. A perk of being a member. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. CMG says, oh, Stray, I forgot about that one. And Stray, I mean, if you don't have access to any other system, and if you don't have a Steam Deck, if you only was a Nintendo video game player, then Stray gonna be good. Stray will be definitely a good a good pickup. He said, wow, autocorrect. Let's see. Quay says, hey, I finished Sea of Stars last week. Watched the true ending on YouTube because dad life. Oh, you know what? It's just too many games, man. That's another reason why I just never got into JRPGs, because they take so much time. It's like just too much stuff to be coming out. I'm like, ooh, I wish it would be nice to be able to do YouTube full time. Then it'd be different. I'll be playing all the time. Oh, that's right. The Elden Ring update came out. Did anybody else been getting into playing it? A couple of kids in my summer school class, they was like, oh, they came in extra sleepy today. They was like, oh, I've been up playing Elden Ring. See, looking much better than the next Switch. Switch. CFG says, but Retro Studio squeezed everything out of that old Tegra X1, literally. It looked like it. What would be considered the best looking game you ever seen on the Switch? Quay says Mario Galaxy, Wonder, and Spider-Man 2 finished this month. Oh, Quay, you've been busy. Get busy. Talking. This is yeah, man. I heard Elden Ring is crazy. Prime 2 and 3 in September. Direct, my guess. You think it's gonna be a September Direct? That's a good question, man. I just don't think we get one. If we get a September Direct, it's not gonna be Nintendo focused. I mean, it's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be focused on the Switch. I think the next major thing we'll get a Zelda Direct. I think we'll get a Zelda Direct because they're gonna go over those controls and go over some more of those things that you can use within the game. I think we definitely get a Zelda Direct. And then we get a reveal. I don't think there's nothing else. Even on the games they announced, there's nothing else I'm like, okay, they need a Direct for. If we get Metro Prime Shadow Drop, it's gonna be some form of Twitter announcement. Boom, here it is. That's why I think we get. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think we do. I really don't think we get anything kind of shadow drop. I think they gave enough to kind of take up the rest of the season. We get game talk until January, and after January is nothing. So I think matter of fact, I really hope they don't pull this move and say, okay, we're gonna announce the system in next year. I hope they did. I hope they don't decide to say, okay, we're gonna announce it this fiscal year, and that fiscal year can go into March. I think everybody's kind of thinking hey, this Nintendo Switch is gonna come before, at the end of 2024, and Nintendo could very well say, hey, we're gonna push it off. But you would think they wouldn't, though, because I really would like to know how much of a drop off in sales they are having, because I know they're definitely, I think they're last in the U.S. and the U.S. is the biggest market. So that to me, hearing that information gives me hope that they're going to announce it in 2024. But Nintendo, man, you would think by now we would get a price drop. To me, that's what's needed. Yep, you got this Zelda Switch Lite coming out, but you know what? After that, what do you have? Is anybody picking up that Zelda Switch Lite? If it had an OLED screen on it, I would probably pick it up. No OLED? I don't know. Not picking that up. Let's see. CMG says, before Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, it was Metroid Prime Remastered. The Legend of then Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. GT says, Julian, whatever, has made video questioning how many platforms we truly need for gaming. He sold off everything but Steam Deck and Switch seems happier. Whoo. And you know, listen, man, that's a great meaty question because he just might be right. If Xbox somehow, some way gets Game Pass on Steam somehow, man, that would be heavy. You wouldn't really need the need for a PlayStation or Xbox is not even needed. You know, I got a Steam dock. You know what? I can still play on my monitor. So yeah, man, that's crazy. What's going on, SOC? Say yo. I didn't forget last week. Laugh out loud. I just got back from golfing. My brother, man, that's what I'm talking about. Go out and get your golf on. Thought I'd tune in. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some golf in, man. I'm not that good at it. I like it, though. I like it. I'm not the best at it. I think I would get better if I practiced more and if I bought me a set of clubs. SOC, Channel Monterey, is a Super Nintendo member, so SOC gets on here twice. It's nice. All right, let's see. Geeky said, I'm thinking about getting it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting it. Even though I love Zelda. Nope. I got too many Switches around here. And I'm still rocking the yellow one. I would never get rid of the yellow one. Even if it died out on me, I probably would get it repaired. I'll have that bad boy for life. That was the start of Gaming Dad. Can't walk away from the yellow one. Steve M says, that Zelda Switch Lite looks dope. Is a YouTuber making an OLED mod kit for the Switch Lite? Okay, hold up. Oh, man. Now that might be interesting. That just might be interesting. A mod kit that would give you an OLED Switch Lite. Ooh-wee. That's something to think about. That's something to think about. Boy, oh, buddy. You know what? I would definitely buy one and have it shipped off to get an OLED screen in it. Now, that I'll do. Now, if I find... Okay, oh, man. So, Steve M., is he like... I got to find somebody to do that. Because I just don't have time to do that. I probably could figure it out. But I'd rather have... if I know somebody going to do it, and they can do it right, then I would pick one up just so I can have an OLED screen on the light. Cause that's what's up. Give me an OLED screen on the light and give me like a. Why my son calling me? He know I'm streaming. I'm about to get on 22. I'm like, yes, son. You know it's Monday night. Why are you calling me? Let's see. Said Geeky is picking up that Zelda Switch, but she is a hoisted Ute. I'm not gonna laugh at that. CLG says, I still have my OG Switch. Oh man, you throw that dinosaur away. Boy, the pixels on that bad boy, you know, you probably can barely see what's going on. He said, I still have my OG Switch, Wii U, and we still have a Wii in the house. I still have 2 Wii U's in the house, and I don't have an OG Switch, but I do have a second gen. I got that red Switch still here, and I got an OLED. So then my kids, it's a light around here. My kids got all kind of stuff. All right, listen. I'm gonna scan back through real quick and make sure I ain't forgetting anybody. Cause I'm good for that. Don't want to forget nobody. Steve M, CMG, Chris R was a new one today. All right, I think we good, man. We good. All right. So, you know what? Listen, in the news section, man, it's like the news section since the direct, it's been like nothing. But you know what? So feel free if you feel like you guys want to talk about anything in the chat. Just throw it in there. You got any questions? We'll address those. But I do want to address, like, saying going forward, man. How does Nintendo plan out the rest of their year? I think I have 3 Switch lights. Ooh, geeky! I didn't know you had that many. Golly, not 3 of those bad boys. Steven said, no, don't throw away the OGC. You can try to mod it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He is correct. Don't throw away the OG Switch. GT says, I've gone full-blown PC. Oh, yeah, we know you, Emulation King. I mean, listen, real talk, man, like, Valve should send you a check because you really low-key sold about 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 4 or 5 Steam Decks was purchased off your recommendations. He said, Geeky needs an intervention. No, she don't. I ain't gonna lie, I need an intervention. I'm getting ready. Matter of fact, I'm always buying cameras, man. And I just bought a new camera. Now, I've been searching for a camera that's small and pocketable. And I think I have one. I bought the one I wanted. I bought me a Fuji X106, and I'm not a fan of how the pictures render. I mean, it's a nice camera. It does what the 106 does best. However, you know what? Every photographer it's a certain look you look for on certain pictures, and it just don't resolve the way I want it to look. The 106, the 100V. I shot great pictures with the 100V. I mean, pictures that I gave out to clients, but I don't know, just not too impressed with the 106. So I'm gonna sell it. I know that was like irrelevant. Say I haven't touched it in 2 years. Oh, well, you better blow that bad boy up. You might start a fire. How much dust is on that bad boy? Let's see. But you know what? I'm just more curious. A couple things coming out of this show is, one, what was missing? And I was really shocked. Like, you know what? I was really, really like 95% like, okay, Silk Song gotta be here. Nope. No Silk Song. CMG said, I need a new camera for my content. I had my Canon Rebel T6 since 2018. Man, not a T6. Yeah, you need a new camera, brother. Shoot, I wouldn't say that. No, that Rebel T6 is definitely probably better than your iPhone, but you probably should definitely upgrade. But I don't know, CMG. You might be straight. You might be all right with just getting a new lens. You should probably I would look into a new lens, and I would look into some more lighting. And you probably straight. If your camera, if it records good like you like it, and you know the setup good, you probably better off buying a new lens and some better lights. And then you should be good. If not, man, get Get a U Sony ZV-10. That's what you get. Get a U Sony ZV-10. Great camera. You probably get them, at really reasonable now because they're getting ready to come out with a brand new one. And you don't necessarily need the new one. That ZV-10 will do everything that you needed to do on that channel and then some. Let's see. Say you need to do a room tour. We already know Fred Sanford is in your spirit animal. Give us an MTV Cribs tour of the junkyard. Buddy, you are right. My room is only so big. And yep, I have a little bit of stuff everywhere. But I ain't ready for no room tour. You get a room tour one day when I get when my son go to college, and then I can move my stuff into his room. When he go to college, buddy, this is gonna be like the spare bedroom, and then that's gonna be like his room is gonna be the workhorse room. So much more room over there. I should have never. But you know what? In this room here, I have access to my own bathroom. But if he's gone, I wouldn't care because I'll still have access. And this was gonna be like people come over and they stay, have me a nice little couch, and they come and they be comfortable in this room, and that's the workhorse room. You go in there, you get that's when the content get made. So, it's hard to say like, yeah, I'm looking forward to him going off to college. I'm looking forward to it. Said, So I will look into that. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah. Sony ZV-10. Great camera. Great camera. Yeah. Either get that, especially for streaming, yeah. It's gonna do everything you need to do. Plug in right to your computer. Can't beat it. All right, but was there any other games that you guys was like, man, I just know this game was coming, that you were surprised it wasn't there? I was really looking forward to seeing Silk Song, and I really wanted Plunky Squire to come up and rear his head. I figure at this standpoint, because Plunky Squire is supposed to come out in 2024, so is Silk Song, but you think you would hear something. Maybe they wait for Gamescom. I don't know. Yeah, those are the two games I was like, man, if those two games would have dropped, it would have been an A automatically. But there was a no-go. What's that saying, Geeky? Oh, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Yeah, you know what? Because it was rumors of an Animal Crossing, kind of that 3DS a new leaf version coming. That would have been really, really good for this Christmas holiday. That would have, if they could somehow, some way have some form of cross population with current Animal Crossing, it'd have gave it a jump for sure. I just think that would have been a smart move, especially if you're looking like, hey, how do I make this Switch sell and still continue to thrive even in this 8th year? That would have been one of them. GT said I wanted an Xbox. Let me see, a Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's still stuck on the Wii U though. I think that's coming though. I got a feeling they're gonna remake that bad boy, and it's gonna be like absolutely phenomenal on the next Switch. I just got a feeling that I think they probably were trying to hold off because that's the one that needs to come and just really, really shock. That's gonna be like that. You know how we had so many of those Wii U games that came to the Switch. I think we're gonna get some of that flavor in that first year of the Switch. And I think that's gonna be one of those filler games. Like that first Switch 2 Direct is gonna be crazy. Yeah. So I read that this Direct was the most watched Direct ever. And I get it, but I tell you, the first Switch 2 Direct would eclipse this last one. Because that is going to be crazy. Geek says, I'm hoping the Zelda game has some life sim elements, a house or a farm. I do not. No, I do not. I just hope Zelda gets to the point. Let's go out there and save Link. I'm all about that. I don't want to dress nothing up. I don't want nope. I just want to just get the Link. Get the Link. Beat the story. It says let's see, it's a console seller for me. Xenoblade. Yeah. I can see why though. I mean, I just think that's, if you look at that's to me, that's the remake I would want Monosoft to make. I wasn't a fan of all the other ones, but you know what? I really liked the look of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Any other games, people are like, hey, get Animal Crossing. It has been rumors for a long time, and maybe they waiting for the next, to make that remake on the next Switch, is Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus on the 3DS, man, it's one of them games I'm so glad that I still own. I'm so glad we still have that game, even though the control sucks. I think it was a great game. Gigi says different outfits for Zelda would be cute. Great idea, gave me that. No. No, Kiki, I'm sorry. No. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was all right. I heard 3 was way better. Oh, you know what? Listen, I can say that I've never played a Xenoblade game. I wanted to, but Three Houses, it's like, oh man, do I have time? That's my thing. I was like, you know what? A lot of these games gonna get played. I'm gonna be retired. I'm gonna once I become a principal. The plan is your boy Gaming Dad is gonna become a principal. Once I become a principal, I'll have more time. Because at that standpoint, financially I wouldn't need to work as hard as I'm working, and I would make enough off one job to be able to enjoy the rest of my days. That's the plan. So when that happened, buddy, gonna party like it's 1999. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to Prince, man. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I wish Prince could do my gotta get ready for school. Dun, dun, dun. Ready for school. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So give me an outfit to turn Zelda to Link. You know what, man? It's a lot of other, I didn't say a lot of other, but I know RGT85 was like, I gotta play as a girl. Like, come on, man. We played as Tomb Raider. It's the playing as a female character don't bother me at all. It just playing as like a cute character. I'm like, playing Hello Kitty. I'm like, I'm just not playing Hello Kitty. Animal Crossing was one thing. Anything else? Pass. All right, real quick, good people, let's look at the poll currently. Metroid Prime reveal trailer was outstanding, 56%. What I expected, 33%. Meh, 0%. And 11% said it was trash. I don't think it was trash. And it wasn't trash by any stretch of the imagination. I was expecting more. Ain't front. Does it look good for the Nintendo Switch? Oh, excellent. If they would have said Metroid Prime 4 Christmas this year, it'd have been an A show. 2025 says this is the Nintendo Switch launch title. Period. That's what scares me. It scares me because you know what? I just think it should look better. I'm if everything they said coming out for this next Switch is to be true, you would think that it would look better than that. So if it's 2025, okay, is this like the crossover version? Do we like, okay, I'm gonna show you this version here, but just an even better one on the horizon? That's what I like. Come on, Nintendo, that quit breaking my heart. Giggy says I want Costume Quest for the Nintendo Switch. I'm with Gorilla on this one. I want that outfit. The third Zelda into Link. That's so funny. Boy, oh boy. No, I'm okay. I'm cool with playing this as Zelda. I'm all right with that. That's definitely, that game is getting picked up day one. That matter of fact, I need to go into GameStop and go ahead and lay me some money down. I probably need to go into Best Buy. I need to go into Best Buy and lay some money down on that. GT said, I don't care about playing as a girl. Zelda Saving Link changes everything about the franchise. Anytime Zelda gets into trouble, now she shouldn't need Link. She should just crawl out of it. She should just Laura Croft out of it. Well, I listen. I get the sentiment. I get the direction you're going. Whew. What do you do? What do you do? All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me find my little news article. See. All right, we'll go over a couple news items. It's not a whole lot. I'm telling you, the news cycle is really, really dry right now. We're going to talk. Well, we don't need to really talk about it. I mean, I kind of been trying to avoid talking about the whole leaker getting caught thing. He's like, and so many other YouTubers didn't beat it down. Like, yeah, whoever Dory or whoever this leaker was that talked to the reporter, you dummy. You gotta think, man. You talking to a reporter that posts on the internet. You think he wasn't gonna take your information? You ain't important, and not leak it so he can get them likes and people can read that article. Absolutely, he was. Matter of fact, of course, listen, he was gonna do it regardless because of the fact that leakers take away from him. It take away from good journalism. So he's gonna be report that. He's like, I didn't know he was gonna tell everybody. You dummy. He need a Fred Sanford shirt to say you big dummy. Cause that's the first thing I thought about when I heard this story. Like, you big dummy. You didn't think that he was gonna tell everybody about what you told him, that you get your sources from Nintendo of Japan, you dummy. I'm sorry. That's all I kept saying. Like, boy, you stupid, Charlie Brown. Oh man. All right, let's get to some other news, man. Let's see where I'm at. All right, let's see if it pop up like it's supposed to. And look at there. Didn't pop up. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. Marvel vs. Capcom was the unsung hero of the June Nintendo Direct. I disagree with the unsung hero, but it was the game that got me saying, "Oh, it shot that." That's the game that shot me. That and the mechanics in Zelda, I was like, okay, this is good. But knowing that later on this year, I'll be getting to play Marvel vs. Capcom on my Steam Deck and the Switch. I'm thinking my issue now is, where do I play it at? I think I'm gonna buy it physically on the Switch. Matter of fact, that's the one I need to go. I need to go reserve that. I'm definitely gonna pick this up on the physical version on the Switch. Unsung hero of the Direct? Nah, they had. I mean, the Direct wasn't nowhere close bad. You know, it just enhanced it. But yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom, to play it to be able to say, hey, I played this in the arcade and it was phenomenal in the arcade. I loved it on the Vita. I can't wait to have it again in handheld mode. Absolutely, day one. Day one pickup. He says, the fact that people are more excited for old games than new games says it all. Man, you know what? Listen, that's, another great, kind of conversation piece, because it just, a lot of new games, like, okay, I'm going to tell you, for example, even though I'm probably going to go back and finish Spider-Man 2, when outside agendas affect my video game space, I have an issue with it. It turns me completely off from wanting to play the game. If you trying to force an agenda down my throat, it's like, man, I want to play a game with a good story, good and evil, boom, boom, boom. I don't care nothing about who you like and say. I don't care about none of that, man. And when games start doing that, it's just like, oh. So old games, you know what? You just didn't have to deal with that. Marvel vs. Capcom, man, great fighting system, classic characters that I grew up with, very fond of X-Men. I used to read the comic book, love the show. X-Men 97, man, phenomenal show. If you have not watched X-Men 97 on Disney, you owe it to yourself. If you any kind of Marvel X-Men fan, buddy, you are wasting time not watching that show. So yeah, I agree with you on that sentiment, man. That it does speaks volumes to where we're going, because those games were good games. You know what? And we just want those games with today's modern controls. I mean, that's what I think. What a lot of people want. D1 in the building. What's going on, D1? Let me get you on the board, man. Let me have to pop out and show. Certified Boogeyman. D1 in the building. Let's see. GT says, I want the Middle Eastern version of games where that trash isn't in the game. Yeah, just like, man, I just don't care for it. I don't care. I don't care what people call me. I'm not that. I don't care what you do with your time and your that's your personal business. I just don't force that. Don't force that ideology down my throat. I don't got time for that. Don't want to. That's right, D1. You made it, buddy. He said, D1 says, back to the string. What's up, everybody? Had to knock out some homework assignments. Man, listen. Your boy start school coming around the corner, and I'm like, oh, buddy. I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm so glad the MVC is back. Steve said, I didn't like Spider-Man 2 anywhere near as much as I thought I would. Agreed. I liked the first one and Miles Morales game too, so I went in with high expectation, but the agenda did kind of make it less fun. Yeah, that's well said. That's what it did. It made it less fun. And I was just like, you know what, man, listen, this shouldn't. I don't. Agenda shouldn't be in a video game. This should be like, hey, you know what? Let's have a story that has a beginning and end, and all the extra. You know what? I mean, make a game. You have a game that says, hey, you know what? If You know, if you want all this stuff in here, it's in there for that game. But you know, I don't want it in Spider-Man. Nope. He said, I still haven't got to Venom and Spider-Man 2. It's Captain C in the building. He said, Gaming Dad, what did you think of that Metroid Prime reveal? I am happy. I am happy for the reveal. I thought it was pretty good. It didn't blow me away because at first I thought it might have been Metroid Prime 2. I was my expectations, I guess, was higher for what I thought I was going to see out of Metroid Prime 4. I don't even like the logo. I thought the logo was like, you know, kind of whack too. So, but you know what? I'm happy. I wish it would have said Christmas. Then it would have been on and popping. But what 2025, Donkey Kong put the 2025 when the direct says we're talking about games that's happening in 2024. It's like, oh, come on, man. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Captain C, let me get you on the board before I forget. Captain C, man, we gotta get you to be a member, man, so I can get you on the board twice as nice. All right, Captain C is on the board. Your boy, Gaming Dad, is on the board. All right. Come back here. This is Captain C says, oh no, D1, go with the D1. D1 says, I beat Miles Morales casually in 3 days. The game was too short, but it was good playthrough. Let's see. GT says, I'm legit at the part where you sneak through the high school. Miles Morales in Super Smash Bros. 2, what's that? Oh, Spider-Man 2 felt like he was written by an out of touch writers. I'm telling you, man. Once you start adding agenda stuff, man, you get you know that's whoever to make them this kind of decision needs to just be fired. D1 says I changed my Nintendo Direct grade from F to C minus, but I told you that there wouldn't be a Switch in 2024. You did say that. What changed, D1? What changed? What made you change from? What made you give it an upgrade? That's a good question. Captain C says, I was a bit underwhelmed by Prime 2. Maybe it feels like it was a product of its time. Yeah, I was just, you know what, man, I'm telling you, this just from what's going on, Bassett. I was just like, you know what, from all the hiring they've done, all the people they've pulled in, I just thought, man, they was gonna really we was gonna have a oh man. And so by it being launched in 2025, this is what probably bothers me the most. I think the Switch is probably gonna get pushed down. I'm gonna tell you why, because you know what, I believe more than likely they're gonna have a direct centered around Metroid. That's guaranteed that's gonna happen. So if this is in 2025, you know, how does the Switch play? How does the Switch 2 play into that scheduling of things? So you know, it's a good chance, man. That, you know, the stuff that you know we wanted to come out sooner, but it might get pushed to April. Baz, let me get you on the board. Why I have your thoughts process. And Basil YT is a member of the channel. Let me go ahead and put you on there twice as nice. I'm going to put Basil 2. I don't know if I can get my typing skills together. All right, Basil 2 on the board. All right, we got the 20 people on the board. On the wheels of steels. All right, get back. All right, let's see. Ahead of Dragon Age, the Veilguard, the entire series is on sale for $10. If you never played a Dragon Age game, you can probably own some. Say, I wonder if it's probably on Steam. So Dragon Age Origin, Dragon Age 2, and Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, it's on Steam. Have you covered because you can purchase all 3 games for less than $10 right now. But if you have EA Play, you might get them for free anyway. Steam launched a Dragon Age franchise sale yesterday with 90% off discount on all 3 games in the series. It'd probably be a good time, if you're a Dragon Age fan, to pick up all 3. There we go. So that's a nice public service announcement. Let me get Captain C off the board. All right, real quick, let's see. Silk Song is not in dev hell, according to a playtester. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad it's not. But once again, you typically would like to see this game sooner than later. So Hollow Knight Silk Song has been missing in action with not even a comment from developer Team Cherry in around 2 years, but there's nothing to worry about, at least according to a playtester, as the game is not in dev hell. Craig, who has previously been referred to as lead playtester on Silk Song, emerged on Discord to share an update with fans on Silk Song. In a short message on Discord, he said, "Hi guys, I literally know they are not in dev hell." Okay, well, that's great. I still would like to know more. Let's see. GT says Florida scored. The curse of Gary Bettman denied Canada the cup for 30 years and counting. Oh, Canada. All right, listen. Hey, listen. I like that people are voting over here on YouTube. It says, hey, Metroid Prime 4 trailer was 38% outstanding. 38% what I expected. 15% meh. 8% trash. Sonic Knuckle Tail should be on there twice. If not, yeah, you're on there twice. Super Sonic Mockingjay. Gotcha. All right. 21 people on the board. All right. Beyond Good and Evil 20th anniversary listed on Xbox Store at $35 NZD, around $20 USD. I was excited for this game when it was announced, at years ago, and we just thought for sure that Beyond Good and Evil 2 was coming to the Switch, and then it just died off. It's like, what are you doing over there? Why announce these games just to know that, hey, at the 8th year of the Switch, you want to try to bring this out? I never played the first one. I can't say that I'm overly excited. I know some people are. I was excited at one point in time to play it because I thought it would be cool on the Switch at the time. But man, I think this is one of those situations where it's a little too late. There's an audience out there. If it's good enough, it'll be great. Limited Run Games is doing a physical version of it, and they did a remake of it, and it looks really, really good compared to the original. I'm just not excited no more. In this day and age of games and the level of competition that is out there, You gotta have good quality games. It goes back to even what GT said earlier about how we tend to get more excited about older games because older games, um, their level of polish when it came to the creativity, it was you could just tell like this is not something that you did somebody just rushed and put together. It was those are great games, and you know what? Now some of these newer games, man, they just you could tell with some companies is really just trying to make a quick buck. Back in the day, it was no such thing as shovelware. I think shovelware kind of got introduced with the Wii. And everybody and mama was trying to put something on the Wii to make some money. D1 says, Nintendo Direct upgraded for me because of NVC. Mario and Luigi, Donkey Kong, Nintendo I forgot about Nintendo. Listen, I forgot about Nintendo Championships. And yes, I'm super excited for Nintendo Championships. But I won't clean off my Switch. How many Luigi Mansion games are they going to release? It's only 2 though. Is it only 2? I thought it was like Luigi Mansion 3 and then this Luigi's Mansion 2 HD remake. I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying though. Donkey Kong, to me, I was happy with Donkey Kong. I was just more disappointed when they said 2025. I was like, come on, man, this game should be 2024. Nintendo Championship, I'm definitely right. I mean, I got it pre-ordered at Best Buy. Definitely day one. I think Mario Party is probably going to be better than what people think. I think Mario Party is probably going to be really, really good, especially with the online play. But Marvel vs. Capcom, man, that was that Marvel vs. Capcom. That was it for that was the one for me. CMG says Beyond Good and Evil 2 was supposed to came out, years ago. People fought because they say graphics all the time. Prefer gameplay. Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer the gameplay. Mario and Luigi's Zelda's Echoes of Wisdom equals 2 voucher deal. You said you get it already sorted out. Yeah, the Zelda is definitely getting bought day one. I know my son who loved Mario and Luigi on the 3DS is definitely gonna pick up Mario and Luigi. Now, I don't know if he's gonna probably wait for Christmas or he'll probably buy it before Christmas. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I got a question for the chat. Does Nintendo does Nintendo complete year 8 without releasing a new system? That should have been a good question. Does Nintendo complete year 8 without releasing a new system? And I say it's probably going to happen. I think March 3rd is going to come here and we're not going to have no new system. I think, I just don't see how you release Metroid Prime. Okay, so this is another good question, man. So if Metroid Prime is 2025, is it early 2025? Is it later 2025? Do they release the system with a Mario and then Metroid Prime 4 comes out later and it comes on both systems? Crazy, right? It could happen. It's Nintendo. D1 says, I swear Nintendo has made Luigi's Mansion announcements at every single direct. Yeah, at least the last 2 or 3 for sure. Yeah, so Beyond Good and Evil, man, I'm not super excited about it anymore, but it's coming. I haven't got the release date. Matter of fact, it don't even say it in this article. I forgot to. I know it's coming soon though. Mm-mm. I thought this was very interesting. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy spin-off passes 20 million sales worldwide. That is huge, man. That is humongous. Like, if Microsoft, like, okay, to me, like, Microsoft, hey, buddy, you don't have a mascot, and it would be so fitting to have a new game come down the pipeline ready to go, released on your system, and throw it right in Sony's face. That's great, man. Yeah. But you know what? You got a game that sells 20 million units that you own the rights to, and you probably is not doing nothing about it. Like, why isn't Banjo-Kazooie like in conjunction? To me, if I'm Microsoft, I am redoing a Banjo-Kazooie. I'm putting it on Switch and Xbox and PC, and have that bad boy ready to go. Launch day one on Game Pass, on PC, on Steam. I'll put that bad boy on PlayStation 2. Ready to go. But nope. Or co-produce it with Nintendo. Have it exclusive to Game Pass and the Switch. It's gonna sell. Nope. They ain't thinking. For you Minecraft fans, Minecraft is finally getting a native PS5 version. I don't know when. Let's see. Let's see if they announce a release date. Nope, no release date. Nope, but it's coming. So if you're looking for a native version of Minecraft for your PS5, then it's coming. I tell you, man, the news cycle it's tough this week. You know what? I'm not really new to announce. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom file size is a whopping 6 gigabyte. Golly. I'm telling you, listen, man, this game, listen, I'm ready for this game. I am ready. Echoes of Wisdom. Love the name. You get that EOW? That ZEOW? 6 gigabytes. That's how you optimize the games, Nintendo. Make a game that's 6 gigabytes and go sell 20 million copies of it. That game is going to sell. That game is going to sell. D1 says, wasn't Crash Bandicoot originally on PlayStation anyway? Yes. Yes, it sure was. If it sold, if the trilogy sold that many copies, I wonder how many of those copies was on the Switch. There'd be no way I'll have me. Listen, you got to keep pumping them bad boys out. So I don't remember the games, but I did see the Xbox being excluded out of upcoming releases. Yeah, I don't know the issue with that. I think it's the way and how those games are being programmed. Because, like, you know what, like Capcom's new fighting game is not new fighting game, but the retro fighting game. I forgot the name of it already, but that's not going to be on the Xbox. I think it was because of how the Xbox kind of programs. It's something to do dealing with how it programs the games and how it just doesn't match. It takes a lot more work and resources to kind of make those games happen on the Xbox. And plus, I think, they're not making a whole lot of money on Xbox because, a lot of people ain't buying those Xboxes. So why put that kind of money knowing it's not going to sell the way it's supposed to sell? So I don't know, man. That's crazy. However, very, very interesting. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we agree. I'm trying to think of all the games. I know a grid of tactics like this was 100 line. That looked interesting. But I think if you look back, man, you just say, hey, from a perspective of, hey, I'm a Nintendo fan, and if I play everything, they had some heavy. You can't deny they didn't have any heavy hitters. They just didn't have any knockout blows. Like, yeah, they had Metroid Prime 4 Beyond trailer, but at a 2025 release date, so it wasn't as impactful as it being released this year. The Dragon Quest, listen, the Dragon Quest that was huge. To have them in 2D, 3D, and have 3 and 1 and 2 coming, 3 this year, that's huge. Huge. Maybe that game is going to sell for. That game is going to sell like gangbusters, especially over in Japan. So I think that was a huge game for Nintendo. Nintendo World Championships, that game is going to sell. I'm telling you, watch, it's going to sell like crazy. Nintendo Switch Sports Basketball is a nice addition, but nothing mind blowing. Mario Party is going to sell like bananas. It's going to be another, So if you look at it right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 games on here that I would bet money that's going to sell 10 million this year. Mario and Luigi is going to sell 10 million just because it's Mario and Luigi and it's Christmas time. It's going to sell. You're going to sell 10 million units. Hey, D1, I'm with you on that. That Looney Tunes Sports is going to get bought. I said it. I said when I saw it, it's going to get bought. That's going to get bought. Marvel vs. Capcom. Matter of fact, I had a list. Where's my list at? Yeah, matter of fact, here's my list right here. Games is going to get my money. Nintendo World Championships, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Looney Tunes, World of Sports, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Mario Party, Zelda, and Mario and Luigi. Those games are going to get my money. But if you look at games that's like, hey, has the potential to sell 10 million copies, Zelda is going to sell 10 million copies out of the gate. I'm telling you. Zelda. Now Mario versus Luigi has a chance if it's good. Luigi's Mansion 2, I don't think it's going to make 10 million. But 5, because Luigi's Mansion 3, which is a superior game, I don't think that cracked 10 million. So, but Dragon Quest 3 is going to sell 10 million. Dragon Quest 3 is going to mess around and sell, 5 million alone in Japan. Super Mario Party Jamboree is going to sell 10 million. Easy. So Zelda, Super Mario Brothers, Dragon Quest 3, Nintendo World Championship. I think Nintendo World Championship is going to be a big time seller for them. They'll be close to 10. Marvel vs. Capcom is not going to sell 10 million, but it's still going to be a great seller for Capcom. I mean, I would say at least 3 to 4 million for sure. It's Marvel versus Capcom. It is Street Fighter versus X-Men. It's like, what you... Okay. Now, Luigi, depending on how they market Mario versus Luigi, if they market it properly, it'll be a 10 million seller. But they got to market it properly. I think Hello Kitty will do well this Christmas holiday season as well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is a bigger picture of it. I wanted to see. Is there any other games on here you guys like? Oh man, this could be a 10-minute set. I just don't see nothing else. Looney Tunes is listen. Okay, now I'm gonna speak on this game here. I saw the Xbox version of this game, and it looked phenomenal. Funko Fusion looks like I might want to play it, and I hope it's on Game Pass. Really hope it's on Game Pass. Cause I really don't want to pay no money for it. Cause I'm already paying for Game Pass. I hope it's on Game Pass. But yeah, cause I don't want to pay it. We probably at the channel need to get on Among Us. I think I only done that once on the channel. We probably at the channel need to play Among Us. I would like to play the new updates and see how they go. Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't think it's gonna sell very well. And listen, I don't think it's gonna sell. I don't think it's gonna eclipse 5 million. I think it might sell 1 or 2 million, but that's about it. Which is for Nintendo, that's great. You know, I said to have a game that you already released this. You know, you just did a little bit to it and get another. You know, at 2 million copies at probably $50 a. You know, at $50 a copy. You know, at. I mean, that's great. Great money. I wonder how the sales of Just Dance. I wonder if it's like Just Dance is still selling super good. Marvel vs. Capcom Collection only needs to do over 1.4 million to surpass the original sales. Oh yeah, it's going to get that. It's going to get that because people want the physical version. Every person you talk to, I know. I still got a couple friends, you know, that play Switch, and you know, the first thing they say, they're gonna get the physical copy. People, Spawnway talking about, oh, I'm gonna get the physical copy. This is a day one guarantee. I'm gonna get the physical copy. I might have to pre-order it at 2 different spots to make sure I don't get played. Captain D1 says, Captain C, I would like to see DC versus Mortal Kombat rebooted. Wow, listen, you right. That's another good one. You tend to forget about that, you know what? But yeah, that would be nice too. Or somehow, some way, man, that Def Jam Vendetta, man, them games, that Def Jam Vendetta, that era of games, man, was this NFL Streets. Why can't we get an NFL? Why can't we get an NFL Streets? I don't understand that. Man, I wish we had an NFL Streets because I'd be all about that. Let's see. GT says, Luigi needs to turn on Mario and become the main villain of the series. Golly. You're going to destroy kids' whole dreams and imaginations. The Dragon Quest collection might sell pretty good over in Japan. I think so, too. I've never played a Dragon Quest, not Dragon Quest, but I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but I think over in Japan it's gonna be on fire. Stray might be a sleeper too. It's a lot of cozy people on the Switch. Kiki. Let's see. Hold on. I said, did you ever play the Injustice series? Yes. Damn. We need a part 3 or a spiritual reboot. Gonna need those Patterson Batman and Corner Sweat Superman skins. I'll probably tore that up, but I get what you're saying. He said, I can't wait until President Play channel covers Switch Sports. My pronouns are he and he because be a Nintendo fan, I could never be him. The push out release dates make me doubt the next Switch is next spring. Um, I think even with Donkey Kong coming out in early 2025, that's the last official Nintendo game that's on the release calendar, at least calendar as of right now. Um, we know Metroid Prime 4 2025, and that's what scares me. It's like, when does that, how do they fit that in? Is it 2024, 25 because it's coming out with the Switch? Is it later in the year? Is it early in the year and the Switch gets pushed back? I just got a feeling, man, that game is a Breath of the Wild type game. It's going to be both launch on the Switch, launch on the new system. It's got to be. It just is set up. It's set up perfectly for that to happen. Marvel versus DC, please. Batman. Listen, if they ever was to ever get that together, buddy, that would be something. That would be something. I don't know how they get it together, but man, that's a game that it would be so legendary that it would sell millions of copies because everyone would want to play. You know what? These big time superheroes against the best of Marvel versus the best of DC. You know what? That would be good. Batman versus Spider-Man. This my two favorite comic book heroes going against one another. That's gonna be crazy. Even though I think Batman would beat Spider-Man. This is because Batman is so smart, man. GT is Michael Jackson confirmed. He. Woo! See, that's funny. All right, the tides is turning. Looking at the current poll, with 43% of the people saying that it was what I expected of that trailer. So what are some of those direct announcements for late 2025? There wasn't nothing for late 2025. It just said 2025. So you just know. So you got Metroid Prime Beyond. Hold on, matter of fact, let me get my sheet out. I think I wrote them down. Donkey Kong Country was early 2025. The 100 line is 2025. Metro Prime Beyond is 2025. I said, what's that? Phantom Brave? Phantom Brave? What is that? The Last Hero? Where is that at? Yeah, Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero. My bad. That's 2025. Okay, now this is Sony. Yeah, so I think that might be. Oh, hold on. They got a game called Mio, M-I-O. That's 2025. Hello Kitty Island Adventures 2025. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is 2025. Yeah, I think that's it. So you had a handful. I gotta go back. It says the battle would be legendary. Just here for the Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099 fight. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Forgot about Batman Beyond, man. That show was so good. This is there's absolutely no way that Batman is beating Spider-Man. Gaming Dad. You haven't seen any of the latest Spider-Man comics. That reveal is true strength, superior Spider-Man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Bruce Wayne is that guy, man. And listen, and don't get me wrong, man. Spider-Man, I'm more of a Spider-Man fan than I am Batman. But Batman, that Joker, man. That Joker's smart. That Joker to me is smarter than Iron Man. If it's Iron Man versus Batman, it's Batman all day. Dear Sony, releases some damn games, please. Man, listen, Sony already threw in the towel for 2024. They said, hey, man, we done. And you probably won't see nothing until middle or late 2025 anywhere from Sony. Sony is done, son. All right. Spider-Man is... Hold on. Spider-Man is poor. Batman would destroy Spider-Man. Listen, man. Hey, he wouldn't destroy him, but, man, I had to tilt my... At the end of the day, like, if people say right now, hey, man, Batman versus Superman. It's Batman. Batman has already. Batman had the plan to how he can kill every one of the super. He said he had a plan already laid out to kill them all. Like, hey, if I have to, this is how I kill all y'all. Batman, Batman is playing chess. he 90 steps ahead of everybody else. It's Batman. Sorry, man. The Great Detective. Spider-Man is poor. Man, listen, tell you, that's funny. Spider-Man is poor. All right, let me get off of this here. I don't think it's a whole lot of other stories to go over. I'm trying to think of anything else. Here's your first look at Gek Trilogy for Nintendo Switch. Let's see. Let's see if they show something. All right. Gek Trilogy. I never did play a Gek game. I just know it was on PlayStation. This is a limited run release. Comes out this fall of 2024. I'm not gonna play it. But you know, limited run games show was pretty decent, even though I did not watch it. Listen, I saw this story and I thought, like, man, they're coming out with a new Rhythm Heaven. No, Nintendo filed DMCA against fan-made Rhythm Heaven remix software. Man, Rhythm Heaven was my game on the DS. I wish we got another one. Love Rhythm Heaven. Love this game. Love Rhythm Heaven. Again, I would play that for an hour straight while I was at work. But I was fooled. It was another Nintendo DMCA takedown. Another good question. I'm gonna end this unless somebody else got another. Does Nintendo Switch officially have the strongest game library of all time? If you're talking consoles, yes. If you add PC into the mix, no. There's no way. No way. But yes, if you're talking consoles, I just don't see another system having a stronger library than the Switch does right now, even without Call of Duty or Madden. But if it had Call of Duty and Madden, it would be no way. 5 minutes into the crossover, every Spideyverse Spider-Man would have their identity found out and posted it on Facebook. Oh man, it said no, Xbox does. No, that's cap. Sorry. That is cap. Xbox does not. Spider-Man has been holding back his strength for years so that he wouldn't one shot anybody. Go look it up. You know, man. Batman would have a boomerang that spit out acid. And every time Spider-Man would go to spring his webs, it was just acid. He just keep falling to the ground. Batman would have Aunt May hanging from a light pole as bait. Oh man, sorry, you listen. I'm just picking now. Warcraft, Starcraft, COD, Diablo, Halo, Forza, Skyrim, Elder Scroll. It's all first parties, my guy. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. You really can't count COD. COD is on other systems. You really can't count none of them games, except for Halo, except for Forza, because all those games are multi-console. Elder Scroll, Elder Scrolls on darn near everything. Warcraft was on PC for the longest. Yeah, it's part of Xbox, but it's not gonna be exclusive to Xbox. So no, listen. No, I agree with you, D1. No, my thing is that if you're talking consoles, yes, in my opinion. But no way that Nintendo can compete with PC. No way. No way. It's too many games. Mario's on my Steam Deck. Yeah, but Mario's emulated on your Steam Deck. We talking about legit purchases of the game, sir. Yeah, nothing beats Steam or PC. Nothing. Yeah, so good people, listen. I'm trying to think. I don't think it's nothing else for me to talk about this wonderful evening. I think we kind of went through everything. I'm just going to double check a couple of spots. Some, stuff pops in there after our show. Switch lifetime unit sales trail PS2 by 1.41 million as of May. Oh, they're strictly in the U.S. All right. In the U.S., all Nintendo has to do is sell 1.41 million, and it becomes the greatest of all time in the U.S. Batman IQ 1,045. Spider-Man's IQ 250. This is so silly. It's still first party though. No. I would say no. It's first party everywhere else. Like, you know, like if you took like how many of those games that you listed are 20 million sellers on one system? Lex Luger. Like how many? I think Nintendo got like 10 games right now that's over 20 million. It's crazy. On one system. Girl Boss Zelda versus Doom Guy. Right. But 1.41 million. Listen, by this Christmas, this is a wrap for PS2. As Nintendo was sure enough take over the #1 spot in the US. Let's see. That's as of May 4th. So it's probably already in the books. So according to whatever retail tracking service, as of May 4th, 2024, Switch life to date unit sales have trailed PS2 by 1.41 million units. It says, will the Light Hyrule Edition finally put Switch over the top? Switch currently ranks 3rd all time in U.S. unit sales. 1995, trailing only NDS and Nintendo DS and PS2. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so it's probably closer to that now, but you know what? Switch sales in the U.S. has really dropped off, so. I think of anything else. Game set to end. In-store video game sales and hardware sales. Game denies. That's crazy. Now, that I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy for them to end that. I just tell you, man, the signs of the times, man. Could this next generation be the last generation we get to go in the store and buy a system? I hate that. All right, listen, that's it, good people. Let's go ahead, get over here to this wheel. Uh-oh. Gotta act right. Uh-oh. Wheel acting funny. Let's go. Let's close out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. Had a little hiccup. 21 people on the wheel. Let's get into it. D1 says, why isn't Doom Guy the Xbox mascot? Especially since Halo is popping. Was it pooping? It is popping anymore. It isn't popping anymore. Popping. I don't know, man. I think, they should definitely, I think they have enough great titles. They should definitely really do like a Mount Rushmore like poster. Like Xbox should like have a poster where they got Doom Guy, Halo, Gears, Skyrim. They just have this a massive poster of their mascots, and then have Banjo like at the top flying over us. Perfect Dark, Indiana Jones. Forget about Indiana Jones is coming out this year. Another game that I real have. You know what? Hold on, man. Before we got the show, I believe I saw a poster. I don't know how real it is. that Sony is doing a Uncharted 1 remake, which I think will be great because Uncharted was that, man. That's I can always play the Uncharted series. That's my jam. So I'm all in favor of that. Captain C says, Nintendo doing the Goku with the Spirit Bomb is asking everyone to put up their hard-earned money so they can outsell the PS. Boop. D1 says, you mean to tell me that there are video games that have sold more units than a Nintendo Switch? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I mean, well, you can take it back. You know, you got no. You know, the CODs, they average around probably like around 20 million every year. I know, what's another one? Oh, you know, Grand Theft Auto is probably number one all time. Indiana Jones is giving Hogwarts Legacies. Hogwarts Legacy was pretty good though. I've definitely enjoyed it so far. But I'm definitely getting Indiana. I'm a fan of Indiana. I love the movie, so. All right, good people. Listen, without any shadow of a doubt, let's go ahead and get into this wheel real quick. You know how we do. Let me go ahead and get my little stuff together. On and popping. All right. Without any further ado, you know how this will go. We can go ahead and find out who's going to be our first loser tonight. Tap the spin, and let's see who is up for the win. And our first loser tonight is Captain C out the muscle. Oh, no, of course you couldn't hear that. Captain C, hit it again.
You lose.
There we go. I have my volume down, Captain C. Got to make sure that you hear that you lost. Captain C is off the first one off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it rolling. See, we got a comment going on here. We got a comment. He said, Lord Voldemort versus Superman. I don't know about that. Lord Voldemort, I don't know. If Superman punch him, it's over. Because he's going to fall into 1,000 pieces. Up next to Captain Flex is Sonic Knuckle Tails. Is out of here. Peace out. Keep it rolling and flowing. We are down to 19 people on the wheels of steel. He is surreal. Up next to Captain Flex, it will be Guerrilla Tactics, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, listen. Speaking of a little basketball, do y'all believe that J.J. Redick is going to do anything with the Lakers? I saw that hire. I said, man. And then I saw his history, and I said, what are the Lakers thinking? They'll throw money at anybody. They'll say, somebody come and coach LeBron. LeBron the coach anyway. Let's keep it rolling. Down to 18. What we got next? It looks like it's going to be last week's winner. Kamoya is off of the board, and she is out of here. Please exit left. She's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. So, okay. D1 says an Uncharted collection would be nice. Yep, it's if they remake him. So, yeah, I'm down with a remake of 1 for sure. The 1, and they can remake that bad boy they had on the PS Vita. That was a good game, but it needs a remake as well. All right, let's keep it rolling. Down to 17. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be channel moderator, Super Nintendo member, SOC. All right, let's keep it rolling. Who's up next to catch flex? We got 16 left on the board, and it looks like it's going to be a geeky chick.
You are out of here.
A geeky chick 2 is off the board, ladies and gentlemen, and the board is still rolling. Let's get into some of these comments. GT says absolutely not. It something James strikes again. I'm having my fried chicken from lunch right now. I see that that was a good consolation prize. Yeah, fried chicken from lunch is always good. All right, who's up next to catch the flex? And coming up next is like it's gonna be not your boy. It's your boy Gaming Dad, and he is
You are
out of here. Gaming Dad is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. No extra spins for you tonight. And tonight, who's up next? It looks like it's going to be a geeky chick. Is off the board, ladies
It's
and
all
gentlemen.
there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, ma'am. Good day, ma'am. We shall proceed to continue to rock the mic. Who's up next? It will be Supersonic Mockingjay. Please exit.
You lose.
He's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it rolling. We're down to 12. But what did the sheep say? What did the sheep say? Basil YT coming in next. Get the flex. And you got to go. Basil YT is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Here it come. Never gets old, man. Down to 11. Spin that wheel, spin that wheel. Who's up next to catch the flex? It looks like it's going to be Dub City 2. His second entry is off the board. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
It gets
get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. All right. He said short and deep. Brian is going to walk all over JJ. Listen, I don't understand what JJ. Yeah, okay. JJ played a Duke. Yeah, he was a decent shooter in the NBA. I look at his coaching chops. I'm like, man, what is LA doing, man? See, that's why it's hard to watch the NBA. It's hard to watch the NBA because you know what, man. Some of the decisions, man, just ain't logical. You know what? There's no way, man, that Boston should have beat the Mavericks like that. I'm sorry. All right, who's up next? It looks like it's going to be my brother from another mother. He's our winner tonight. It's Steve M, but you know how we do.
Psych.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
Steve M is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep it rolling. We're down to 9 people. 9 people. 9 people. And Dub City is
Very good.
up next.
Very good.
Very good, Dub City.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
Come back 1 year. Next.
Oh, that never gets old, man. That was insane. I'm so sick of the darn Celtics. Yeah, man. Listen, it's like the Mavs just went in there and just laid down. It's like, oh, come on, man. This ain't the Mavs I just watched the series before. They just laid down, man. It was like, you know, they were just like not playing defense. It was just like, it was terrible. It was. I watched. Listen, man, and I don't even watch NBA basketball like that no more. I used to be I used to have a season pass. You know, I just stopped, man. Probably about 3 years ago, I just like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. I just after watching some of these games and watching how some of these people was playing, how they were just like not playing defense. It was like, oh man, I just don't want to watch it no more. Bring back the 04 Pistons. Them jokers play defense. Them jokers play basketball. Bring back Larry Brown. Them jokers coach. Bring back Pop. You know, and them jokers could coach. Not this new age of basketball. It's terrible. All right. Down to 8. Who's up next for the date is going to be... Uh-oh. It's getting close. SOC. Woo! You out of here. By the hair off your chinny chin chin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 7. The number of completion. Let's go. Who's up next to catch the flexes? And it's going to be my brother from Las Vegas, Quake 311. Is out of here. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be D1. Woo, good attack that escaped again. D1 is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Off the board. We're down to 5. There will be a new winner tonight. Who will it be? We have to see. It's going to be CMG. Exit left, please. CMG is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to our final 4, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. GT in the final 4 with his second entry. Bazit YT with his second entry. Newcomer to the channel, Chris R. And Sonic Knuckletails, a former champion on the channel. We're down to 4. We can only have 2 for the battle. Let's see who's first one off the board. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sonic Knuckletails had bit the dust. And he is out of here. We're down to, it was 4, now we're down to 3. Let's see who it would be. Those are bars right there. Uh-oh. Dang, newcomer tonight. Chris R, man, thanks for hanging out with us earlier, man. We appreciate you, man, but you're out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before we get into the final 2, let's go over some of the comments. D1 says, JJ is too much of a blue collar, hard-nosed type, while Brian is a woke socialist. It won't work. Listen, I don't care nothing about LA. They can get blown out every year. They can always get knocked out. They can never win that championship. However, it's going to be interesting to watch that debacle in LA. All right. It is the Vape King himself, Bazit YT 24/7. Guerrilla Tactics. The battle you've been waiting for is finally made it to the final round. GT says, you're going down, Bazit. UK versus Canada in the finals. Who would it be? Nick Cannon, hit it with the drums, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's winner will be, ladies and gentlemen, Bazit YT and UK is out of the building. Tonight's winner is your boy, Guerrilla Tactic. Kids, show your boy some love. He said, Vape God down, a new God rises. D1 says, I'm glad new teams are winning the NBA title, but I stopped watching after LeBron won in Miami. Yeah, man. Oh, man, give it up for Good Tactics. Show him some love in the chat. It's been a while since he's been in the winner's circle, because if he's not in the winner's circle, he's saying that the circle is rigged. But Google has showed him some love tonight and gave him the dub. Give it to the kid when he's giving the switch to it. Amen. I sure will. I'll put it off to the side with the switch. D1, man, we got to get together, man, because I really want to get the other kid this switch too. But they go to court tomorrow, so I know more. If I don't find out nothing, then I might have to make a. If they go home, I just have to make this drive. It's about an hour and a half drive to get them, but I don't care. I'll do it. But yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, with another wonderful stream. Not a lot of news today, man. we're still lingering off the aftermath of the Nintendo's Direct and looking at where they go in the future. I know Steam has a sale going on right now for if you want to get yourself in a Steam Deck. They got some great sales going on their system right now, especially used LCD ones and OLEDs are both on. I think both are on sale right now. But definitely good people. Listen, I just I love this part of the show when I get to take an opportunity to pray for you guys, man. And so be it. That's what we'll do. D wants to say yes. Give me the details. I can probably get it out in the mail this weekend. Absolutely. D1. What's your name on Discord? Send me if you can do me a favor, man. Just send me a small message on Discord, and then I'll send you my address, and then we'll take it from there. Good people, listen. Let me get an opportunity. Let's get our prayer on. If you don't mind, wherever you at, man, just bow your heads, man. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask and pray in the name of Jesus, Lord, that you continue to bless those who are here on the call tonight and here that's watching this stream, all around the world, Lord. I pray, Lord, that your spirit be upon them. I thank you, Lord, for just allowing this stream to happen, Lord. It's very therapeutic for myself. I enjoy and I thank you that you brought me together with great people. And I pray, Lord, that you bless them, Lord, in their lives, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless their relationship with their family and their children. And I pray, Lord, that you bless them, Lord, in the things they're trying to accomplish in life, Lord, and bless them on their jobs, Lord, to keep them safe, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you bless their endeavors, Lord, the things they hold dear to their heart, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you touch that, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless them spiritually, emotionally, and financially, Lord. I pray, Lord, that throughout this week you bless their comings and goings, that you bless them on the highways and byways. I pray, Lord, that you bless their travels, Lord, and you bless their loved ones, Lord. I thank you, Lord, because I know that you are King. You are the King of Kings, and I will praise your name in everything that I do. May the world know that I love you and I care about you, and I know that if I pray to you, you listen to me. And I thank you this wonderful evening. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray and give thanks to you, Lord. Amen. Good people, it is your boy, Gaming Dad. Another Monday in the books. 201 is done, son. We're in the books. Next week, episode 202. I think I'm going to try to sneak in here this week and get some gameplay on. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I'm going to play something. I'm going to sneak in here just to have a little conversation, kicking with y'all if y'all got some time. It won't be tomorrow night because I'm going to see Bad Boys. I heard Bad Boys was really good, but my son is in town, so we all going to see Bad Boys together. So that should be a wonderful experience. And that's about it, man. I got summer school tomorrow. Basketball practice after summer school. Got 2 more days of basketball practice before we're done for the rest of the summer. And then I'll see them during school early in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to get some work in. And cats that can get it in, we'll get it in. And we'll take it from there. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. I love y'all. Have a great week. And you know how in my stream, hold on, let me get these comments first. I believe the OLED is on sale. I saw they sent me an email today, and but I quickly look at it. But I know that there's a sale on Steam Decks. D1 said, I thought Bad Boys was kind of meh. Oh, man, don't say it ain't so. I've had a couple people tell me that was pretty good. I had people tell me that it was the best one out of the 4. Captain C said, Gaming Dad, I'm trying to join the Discord, but it's not working. Hold on, Captain C, don't get off the stream yet. Let me see if I can put it back into the chat. Now, hold on 1 second. Mm. All right, I'm gonna share invite. I'm gonna copy it. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on this. Put it right in the chat. All right, I just put it in the chat, Captain C. On YouTube. That's there it is right there. If you're looking at the YouTube, I just put it in the chat, and you should be straight. All right, so the mixer. Who's the mixer? Captain C, you the mixer? Let's see. D1 says Bad Boys 4 looks good. Was shot very well, but the story was weak to me. Plus, they left it open ending for another entry. Of course they did. All right, so if you're the mixer, please respond to me. I waved at you. And I hope that works. I hate that Discord doesn't work at my job. When I'm on the internet at school, I can't even use Discord. It pisses me off. Oh, good. So good. The mixer is Captain C. Gotcha. All right, I'm glad I was able to make that happen tonight. All right, good people, man. Listen, you know how in my stream, in the Motor Wars of Don Cornelius. Peace, love, and soul. Good people, y'all have a wonderful night. God bless. There we go. All right. Peace, love, and soul.